Hello students, welcome back to our lesson. So for today's lesson we are going to do a reading exercise. So these are our objectives for today's lesson. The first one is reading 3.1.5. You should recognize with support the attitude or opinion of the writer in simple longer text on an increased range of familiar topics by underlining important point in 5 sentences correctly. This will be involved in task C. The next one is reading 3.1.3. You need to guess the meaning of unfamiliar words from clues provided by other words and by context on an increased range of familiar topics by completing 6 sentences with the words given correctly. So this will be involved in task F. So are you ready? Let's go. Okay, so the reading exercise for today is about sport. Alright, let's read the title here. Sport with a difference. Before we go any further, let's do task C first. Let's read the instruction. Quickly, read the descriptions of the people 1 until 5 in the exam task and underline any reasons they give for wanting to do sport. So, these are the description of people, okay, 5 people, and we have to underline the reason they give for wanting to do sport, right? Okay, let's do the first one. Juan is very interested in the environment and would like to study the oceans when he's older. He'd like to do an activity that will help him to explore the seas. So, what do you think is the reason Juan wanting to do sport? It is because it will help him to explore the seas. Let's highlight that. Okay, now the second one. Inga has been doing snow sports all her life, so she wants to try something else, right? She wants to spend time exploring the countryside around the village. So what's the reason she wants to spend time exploring the countryside? Because she has been doing sports all her life, so she wants to try something else. All right. Now, number 3. Mario is new to the area and wants to meet people his age. He is a good athlete who loves basketball and football, but he would like to try something a bit different. Okay, so what is the reason Mario wanting to do sport? It's because he wants to meet new people his age, and then he also would like to try something a bit different. Now, next, number 4. Cheryl really enjoys discovering new things, so she doesn't want to do any of the usual sports. She is fit and wants to do something that will push her body. So Cheryl wants to do sport because she enjoys discovering new things and also she wants to do something that will push her body. Alright, now the last one. Nigel is shy and isn't really interested in sports, but his doctor has told him he needs to get fit. Nigel wants to see results for his hard work, so Nigel wants to do sport because his doctor has told him that he needs to get fit. Alright, so let's move on to the next task. Task D. Read the exam close-up, then read the first description in the exam task again and underline any other keywords. Okay, let's read the exam close-up. This is about matching descriptions. Okay, let's read the first one. When you match descriptions of people with text in the exam, it is important to look for similar words and expressions. Okay, look for similar words and expressions. Read the description of the person and underline the keywords. Underline the keywords. Then read all the text and look for words and expressions that are similar to the words you underlined in the first description. Okay, look for words as similar. Words or expression that are similar to the words you underlined in the first description. Do the same for each description until you have matched all the people to the text. Okay. You will only need to match 5 of the 8 longer texts, so check your answers carefully. Alright. Okay, so let's try to underline the keywords for number 1. Okay. Aside from this, okay, what are other keywords related to this, exploring the seas? So basically, other keywords that are related to the sea. Okay, Juan is very interested in the environment. Okay, environment. And would like to study the oceans when he's older. And he'd like to do an activity that will help him to explore the seas. Okay, oceans. So these are the keywords that are similar and related to each other. Okay, environment, ocean, exploring the seas. Okay, now let's move on to the next task, which is task E. Now complete the exam task. Remember to check your answers when you have finished. Okay, let's now read the instruction for the exam task. The teenagers below are all looking for a sport to do. There are 8 descriptions of sports for young people. Decide which sport would be the most suitable for the teenagers. For question 1 until 5, mark the correct letter A until H. So where are the 8 descriptions? So these are the 8 descriptions from A until H. Now let's read the description one by one. The first is paddleboarding. Okay, what is paddleboarding? So this is what paddleboarding looks like. You see there's a paddle there, and this is the surfing board. Probably you will have to paddle your way through the water. Okay, let's read the description. Paddleboarding is the hardest adventure sport you'll ever try. If you like surfing and rowing, you will definitely love this. Oh, so this is basically a combination of surfing and rowing. Okay. You sit on your knees or lie on a board and use your arms to move over the water. If you are fit and you love a challenge, try it. You will need to buy or borrow a board. Okay, so that is paddleboarding. Now the next one. For an underwater challenge, try scuba diving. There are courses for all levels, including beginners. Okay, so this is what scuba diving looks like. Okay? Instructors with years of experience can teach you, so you will be in safe hands. Lessons are available all year at local swimming pools. The bad news? Lessons are expensive and you have to pay extra to hire the equipment. Next is judo. Judo could be the right sport for you if you like reaching your goals. It uses colored belts to show your level. There are 7 levels from white to black. Now let's talk about judo. Pause. Now let's read about judo. So judo looks like this. Yeah, this is what judo looks like. Alright. Okay. So judo could be the right sport for you if you like reaching your goals. It uses colored belts to show your level. Okay. Maybe we could highlight some important points. Reaching your goals. It uses colored belts to show your level. There are 7 levels from white to black. When students get their first belt, it shows them that they can succeed. It gives them confidence and makes them want to go higher. Okay. All right. Now, okay, what about this one? What do you think the keyword is? There are courses for all levels, including beginners. Instructors will also can teach you. So you basic lessons. Okay, so lessons. So basically, you are um, learning about how to scuba dive. Underwater challenge. Okay, what about the A? What is the keyword? If you're surfing, rowing, you definitely love this. Okay, surfing, rowing, and hardest adventure. Okay, that's good enough. Right, let's read the next one. Cycling is an activity you can enjoy alone. So basically, cycling is cycling lah, where you ride a bicycle. That is what we call cycling. Or you can train and enter competitions. Who knows? You could be a future winner of the Tour de France. Whether you ride for health, enjoyment, or competition, you must wear special equipment. Never cycle without a helmet to protect your head. For health, enjoyment, or competition. Right. So the keywords that we are looking for is the reason why people might want to do this sport. So this sport is suitable for people who wants to be healthy and find enjoyment and to want to go to competition, something like that. Right, the next one is figure skating. So figure skating is basically this activity. Basically, you're dancing on ice, okay, with fancy clothing like this. Right, let's read the description. If your coordination is good and you aren't afraid of falling over, so figure skating or dancing on ice is an excellent way to get exercise and have some fun. So an excellent way to exercise and have some fun. You only need a pair of skates. If you would like to try it, ask about figure skating programs at your nearest ice rink. Now the next one is surfing. So what is surfing actually? So this is what surfing looks like. It looks like it's a combination of skiing and also surfing. So basically, there will be a boat pulling this guy, okay, from the front. Okay, so basically this guy is like surfing at the back of the boat, and by holding a long rope, okay, rope with handle, and then surfing on the surfboard, just like this guy. Notice how, okay, notice the rope here, the long rope. Especially in front of this is the boat pulling this guy, like this. This is the boat pulling this guy, holding the rope. So this is what surfing is. Now let's read the description. You have heard of surfing, but what about surfing? It's an exciting new sport that combines water skiing and surfing. A fast motorboat pulls you along. You stand on the surfboard instead of skis and ride the waves that the boat creates. You need to hold on tight and not fall. Don't forget your life jacket. Okay, so basically you are riding the wave produced by the boat. Do you see any keyword of why people might want to join this sport? Exciting new sport. It's a new sport. Okay. So that's all. I think people might want to join this sport because surfing is a new sport, something different, right? Now let's read about snowboarding. So what is snowboarding? This is what snowboarding looks like. Yeah, this is the board. Basically, you will start at the top of the hill or a mountain, and then you slide your way through down the hill using that snowboard. Okay, let's read the description. Fast and exciting, snowboarding is one of the coolest winter sports. The baggy hip-hop clothing that snowboarders wear can make it trendy. The baggy hip-hop clothing that snowboarders wear make it trendy. It's also an extreme sport, and that means it can be dangerous. If you have never done snow sports before and are trying snowboarding for the first time, make sure your instructor is experienced. So what is the keyword? Trendy. This is trendy sport. Also, dangerous. Okay, so it made me that this is a very challenging and trendy sport. The last sport is handball. Handball is bola baling in Malay. Let's read the description. Handball is one of the fastest team sports. So if you want to play it, make sure you have great coordination and are athletic. Good ball skills are important too. You must be able to catch, throw, and shoot a ball very quickly. Indoors or outdoors, it's a fantastic way to make friends and keep fit. So why do you think people might want to join this sport? So people might, yeah, because people are athletic and have great coordination. And also, yeah, it's a fantastic way to make friends and keep fit. Right. So there you go. Okay, now let's find the best spot for these people to join. Okay, so basically Juan is very interested in the environment and the oceans and want to explore the seas. Okay, which sport do you think is the best for Juan? Is it paddleboarding, scuba diving, judo, cycling, figure skating, surfing? No, must be something related to the ocean. So paddleboarding or surfing. Surfing, can Juan explore the seas by surfing? Not really. By paddleboarding, can he explore the seas by paddleboarding? Not really. But I think he can explore the seas by scuba diving, right? By doing this activity, scuba diving. He can explore a lot of creatures under the sea. So the best sport for Juan to join is B, scuba diving. Let's write our answer first. B. Tak nampak. B. Okay, now what about Inga? So, okay, Inga has been doing new snow sports all her life, so she wants to try something else. Okay, so no snow sports for Inga, but something else. She wants to spend time exploring the countryside around her village. Countryside and village, okay? Okay, so which sport do you think is the best for Inga? Paddleboarding, can she explore countryside by joining paddleboarding? No, no. Judo, fighting? No, no, she can't explore the countryside. But cycling? Probably. Figure skating? No. Surfing? No. Handball? Snowboarding? So I think D, right? D is the best sport for Inga, because when you cycle your bicycle, you can like go sightseeing, right? You can like look at the nature around you. You can, you can enjoy the view. So the best sport for Inga is cycling. D. What about for Mario? So Mario is new to the area and wants to meet people his age. He's good he's a good athlete and who loves basketball and football, but he would like to try something a bit different. So basically, Mario love team sport, right? Football and basketball is considered as team sport. So maybe Mario would love to try handball, right? Because he can make friends and this is something different, right? Different than basketball and football. So for Mario, we will suggest him H. Handball, bola baling. Okay, now let's find a spot for Cheryl. Okay, Cheryl really enjoys discovering new things. So she doesn't want to do any of the usual sports. She is fit and wants to do something that will push her body. Okay, she's fit. Okay, want to push her body. Now, what is the suitable sport for Cheryl? So is it paddleboarding? Because in the description, it says here that if you are fit and love a challenge, try it. If you are fit and love a challenge, maybe we should highlight this earlier. Love a challenge. Okay, so I think this is the answer, but let's not jump into conclusion yet. Let's look at other options. So we've picked this one, and also handball. Okay, does this have anything to do with being fit and challenging? This is trendy. No, this is already taken. Exercise, some fun, not challenging. So I think yes, the sport for Cheryl is paddleboarding, because it clearly said that fit, push her body, challenging. So the sport for Cheryl is A, paddleboarding. Robot number 5. Nigel is shy and isn't really interested in sports. Okay, but his doctor has told him he needs to get fit. Nigel wants to see results for his hard work. So basically Nigel needs to get fit, but he doesn't really interested. But he's not really interested in sport. So which sport is the best for Nigel? So Nigel wants to see results for his hard work. So meaning that he is goal oriented, right? So which sport involves goal? It's judo, right? Like reaching your goal. So result equals to goal. Wanting to see result equals to wanting to reach your goal. So yeah, I think judo is the best sport for Nigel. So it is a C. So there you go. There is our answer. Okay, now let's do the last task, which is task F. Find the words with the form in brackets in the text. Then complete each sentence below with the correct word. So basically, you have to change these words into the form in the bracket. So let's do this together, right? So ADJ is adjective, N is noun, V is verb. So athlete is noun, kata nama. Let's change it and make it an adjective. What will it become? It will be athletic. Athletic. Adjective is a describing word. It's a description. It's when you describe something. So athletic is the description for someone who is athletic, who's active, who is an athlete. Okay, so this is what athletic means. Now the next word is compete. Compete, berlawan. Okay, compete ini is in verb, kata kerja. Compete is in verb. but we have to change it into noun. So how do we change it into noun? Compete, berlawan, kata kerja, and make it a noun. It becomes perlawanan. So it becomes a competition. What about confident? Confident is an adjective now, but we have to change it into noun. In Malay, confident means yakin. Let's change it into noun. It becomes confidence. Confident is yakin, confidence is keyakinan. What about the next one? Enjoy. Enjoy now is in verb, but we have to change it into noun. So enjoy, when it becomes a noun, is enjoyment, keseronokan. Enjoyment. The next one is instruct. Instruct is a verb. Okay, means in Malay it means mengarah. Okay, memberi arahan. Instruct. But when it is a noun, it becomes instruction or instructor. Dua-dua boleh. Instruction is arahan, instructor is pengajar. Next is success. Success now is a noun. Kan? Success now is a noun. Now let's make it a verb. So the verb form for success is succeed. E-D. Succeed. So there you go. Now we have transformed these words into its form in the bracket here. Alright, now let's complete the sentences given. The first one, the most popular sports, blank space, in the world are the Olympics and the World Cup. So Olympics and the World Cup is a competition, so it makes them a popular sports competition. Competition. Alright, next. My judo something learned the sport in Japan and has been teaching it for many years. So someone who teach, right? So it is the instructor, not the instruction, yeah? The instructor. My judo instructor. Okay, we've used this and we've used this. All right, let's move on. Nick can run fast, swim like a fish, and play tennis like a champion. He is very, very athletic. Good. Now, number 4, Luke's coach always encourages him, and this gives him the something to win races. Gives him the enjoyment, succeed, confidence, yes. Gives him the confidence to win the races. Right, number 5, Harry only plays basketball for but he is very good and should play for a team. Harry only plays basketball for enjoyment or succeed? Yeah, just for fun, enjoyment. Enjoyment. Okay, the last one. Work hard, listen to your coach, don't stop trying. This advice will help you to, last but not least, succeed. To succeed. Right, there you go. There is our answer. Okay, so that is all for our lesson today. I'll see you guys again next time, and thank you for your participation. Bye bye. Stay safe and take care.